Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Crispy and today we are back on my brand new tropical island of Lada. It's kind of a mouthful, but it's fun to say. So this is my brand new tropical island that I am doing. I'm on day 2. I've placed the shop. I got a cute little tropical outfit. And I want to go villager hunting. So this island, if you didn't see the first episode, is part of Crossing Maniac's Last Resort challenge. It's a design challenge that lasts 3 months. You are supposed to design an island in 3 months that is a tropical resort. So I chose this island, this map with an orange airport, and I named it Lada. And so I am ready to go villager hunting and see if we can fill our first 3 plots. I have 50 tickets in my pockets and a stick and a rock apparently, but that's fine. So I will see you guys on the first island. Alright, the very first island, and I also forgot to say who we were looking for. So I will put a little graphic up of the villagers that I want for this island. Of course, they're subject to change if I find other tropical cuties. This is just an initial list that I made up. So Faith, June, Annalise, I think is how you say her name, Bud, Fuchsia, Flora, Tad, Henry, Audie, and Tangy. So for the first 3 plots, I can only find Lazy, Normal, and Peppy. So I would only be able to find June, Flora, Tangy, Audie, and that's it. But I had totally forgot when I made this graphic that Joey is a lazy. So I'd really love to find Joey because he would totally fit on this island. So if we find Joey, we are taking him. So let's see who the first villager is. Okay, that is Peggy. That is not anybody we need, but I will check quickly to see if there is a bottle. I am not going to take Peggy. I did take her briefly for my Cherry Blossom Island. It was a 10-day pink island during cherry blossom season, and I made the rule that I had to take the first pink villagers that I found, and I found her. Apparently she's not pink. Apparently she's like a peachy color. So who knew? She looked pink to me. But anyways, she is not who we're looking for, so we're gonna go to the next island. Sister Fruit Island, and it's cherries. You know what my mom fruit was? Cherries. It's a good thing that I can just, get all the fruit, and there's nothing against like treasure islands in the rules because I am not going to use cherries. Oh, it's Bo. Oh, he's so cute, but I really want to hold out for Joey if possible. If I get desperate, then I may take Bo or Eric because they are my favorite lazies, but I am gonna try to hold out because I would really love to have Joey. I love Joey so much. He's such a cute little baby, and he would really go well on like a tropical island. So we're gonna keep going. Alright, next island, and who do we have? That's Nana. We are not going to take Nana. She might fit okay, but the 2 pink villagers, well, Flora is a definite, because Flora is a flamingo and she's perfect. And I don't know that I can think of a better tropical villager, but for my second pink villager, because I wanted to have like 2 of each color maybe, and my colors are green, orange, pink, and blue. I think for pink I would like to have Fuchsia and Flora, but if I can't find Fuchsia, then I might take Claudia. So that's my second pink villager's up in the air, but we're not going to take Nana. So we're going to keep going. Alright, next island. Who is here? The island that is so hard to find. The villager, I saw someone. Oh, it's Vesta. Oh, I really fell in love with Vesta when I was doing Rags to Riches. I did start that challenge. It was kind of like hard mode. But I just... Ooh, decoy duck. I decided to quit that challenge because it seemed like everyone was kind of changing the rules or interpreting them in a different way, and I wasn't about that. I was just ready to end that nonsense and do something else, so I never finished my Rags to Riches challenge, but that's okay. I still love Vesta. Next island. Alright, next island. Who's it gonna be? Anybody good? Oh, okay. Well, that's an anteater, and even if she is tropical, I'm not taking her. I'm sorry, but I'm just not a big fan of the anteaters. I think Antonio would be the only anteater that I would ever take. I do think he's cute, but the rest of them, not so much. So we are gonna keep going. Alright, next island. Oh, it's Sky. She is really cute. I do like Sky, but I think that I'm not going to have any blue villagers on this island, even if I do have some blue fabric and some blue water code. I don't think I'm going to have any blue villagers or blue flowers. Flowers is what I was trying to think. Oh my gosh, that took way too long. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I've actually already recorded this video, and I recorded it on the wrong island. It was the island that I started and that I was going to take and name Mango Lada, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to keep looking at maps and seeing if I could find the map that I wanted with an orange airport, and I actually found it, and it's this island. So now I'm having to redo this whole video. Okay, next island. Alright, who is this villager going to be? Are they going to be over there where Vesta was? Nope, they're over here. Okay, Bianca. I see Bianca every single time I look for my first 3 plots. I always see Bianca and Patty. I think those are the two that I see the most. But I think she works better for like Fairy Core or Snowy Island, Winter Island, not tropical. So we're going to keep going. Alright, next island. Who is it? Oh, that's Sandy, I think. Yep, she is not June, so we are not going to take her. Not a big Sandy fan. I think they did her a little bit dirty with her hair. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she's very sweet. And I do like some of the ostrich villagers, but I'm not a big fan. So we're gonna keep going. She'll be fine. She'll find some friends. They'll come along. Alright, next island. Can we please find someone on our list? I'm losing my voice. Oh, that's Fauna. Aww. She is so cute. I love her so much. She is on my forest core island right now, so it's fine. We can leave her. She does not really fit on a tropical island, but she definitely fits on my forest island. So we are going to keep going. Alright, who is... Okay, Celia. I was just gonna say who's here, but she was right there, right where we could see her. I've never had Celia, I don't think, before, and she's cute, but I don't think I would call her like a tropical villager. So we are going to keep going and keep hunting for June, because I think she is a normal, so we're gonna keep going. Alright, who is going to be on this island? Oh, is that Melba? Oh, I do love Melba so much. She is adorable. I mean, I think she could work on a tropical island, but I really wanted June. I think June is just so perfect. And June is a normal, and she's probably a lot easier to find with the first 3 plots. So we're gonna keep going, but I do love Melba so much. And it's hard to leave her. Alright, next island. Oh my gosh. This game has a sense of humor, I swear. I love Ketchup. Oh, she is one of my favorite peppies. But I really, really want to hold out for like Flora, Tangy, or Audie. I mean, I think that Tangy would be easier to find for a peppy for the first 3 plots than she would like once you get them, like all the personalities opened up after you get your smug. So I would love to hold out for Tangy. I don't know if I can do it, but I can try. I do have her amiibo if nothing else. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. Bye, Ketchup. I do love you. Alright, we're on Bamboo Island and I see Hornsby. Hornsby was on my Jungle Island, my no leaf item Jungle Island. I called it no items because that's what other people who did that challenge called it. And I got so many dislikes from people, I guess, that didn't understand that it was no leaf items, you know, which means like you can use anything that's not a leaf in your inventory, like, you know, chairs, furniture, most items like storage shed, pipe, all of those things are leaves. But, you know, natural items like weeds and flowers and trees and anything like fossils, gyroids, all of those, they're not, you know, leaf items, so you are allowed to use those. But apparently people just didn't understand and they disliked my island tour that I worked so hard on. We're just gonna go to the next island. Alright, we're just gonna move on and not be salty about that. Is it Annabelle again? I think that's her name. Oh my goodness, I do not want an anteater. We are not looking for anteaters. Can we find some different villagers and not have so many repeats game? Would that be possible? Please? I would love that. Alright, Sister Fruit Island again. And who's it gonna be? Oh, man. So hard. This is my favorite peppy, Maddie. Maddie is the cutest little dog villager that you ever did see, and I love her. I've had her on a few of my islands before. Oh, I love Maddie so much, but she is not Tangy, and she is not Audie or Flora, so we are gonna keep going. Alright, next island. I will just, okay, that's Tucker. I'll just get to 20 tickets and then I will just keep hunting on my own because I don't want this villager hunting to go on too long and get too boring for you guys. He would have worked for my jungle island, but I don't know. I don't consider him like a tropical villager. So we are just gonna keep going and hope that we can find someone. Alright, next island. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is... Of course I'm gonna run into Al. It's my first 3 plots. I think I run into Al whether it's my first 3 plots or not. He is definitely not coming to the island. That is for sure. Okay, we are gonna keep going. Alright, next island. Who's it gonna be? Bianca again. Oh my goodness. We haven't even got 20 tickets in and we're already getting repeats. We've had Annabelle twice. We've had Bianca twice. Was there anybody else? I mean, there probably was. All of the island villager hunting is just blurring together. Alright, next island. Alright, who's it gonna be on these last few islands? Peanut! Aw, Peanut's cute. I had her on my 10-day Cherry Blossom Island as well. But I don't know if I guess she could fit with, like, Flora. She's kind of the same kind of hot pink color, but we are going to keep going because she's a peppy, and I really, really want Tangy or Flora, so we're going to keep going. Alright, last island before I just hunt on my own. It's Flora! Oh my gosh, finally! We finally found someone on our list! I'm going to take her. Like I said, I have Tangy's amiibo. So if I don't find her villager hunting, I can always just use her amiibo. Amiibos are fine. So I am just going to, yes, take Flora. Oh, she's such a perfect tropical island villager. And I have never really had her before. Maybe for a hot second, but not like, you know, for the whole island and save the DA and stuff. So I'm really excited. If I was gonna have any blue villagers, I could have like Julia, and they could be, you know, Flamingo and the Peacock next to each other. At least we found someone on our list. Okay, I'm gonna keep hunting, and if I find anyone, then I will be back. Alright, I am back finally after 125 tickets. I am 25 tickets into my third stack. I've been hunting for so long, and I really thought of taking a few of them, but where'd he go? Here he is! It's Joey! Finally! Oh, I got so many repeats. I know you often get so many repeats with the first 3 plots, but oh my goodness. It took us 20 tickets to find our Peppy and 125 to find a Lazy. Wow. At least now I will only have normals. I did invite you, right? Sometimes you have to talk to him like 3 or 4 times, but I think I did. Anyways, but yes, we finally found Joey, and now we're gonna keep going and hopefully find June. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, the very next island, guys, the very next ticket. Finally. Oh my gosh. I haven't had this much trouble finding, you know, ones on my list in a long time. I am so glad that I kept going, because I almost took Lily. I really thought of taking Lily, but I didn't have any more like blue villagers. I also thought of taking Sasha, but I don't know, I really wanted to have June and Joey, so I'm so glad I held out. It took a while, but I managed to do it, so I'm so glad. Now I can go and fill the plots and then get this island moving even further, which is nice. I don't know if I'll get to the campsite today, but I'm so glad we got our first 3 villagers, June, Joey, and Flora. Yay! Alright, we are back, and I have filled each of the plots. This is all I have time for today, and my helper isn't here. He's at his grandparents' for the week, so I think I'll save the campsite for him and do it next time. But I am so excited to have June, Joey, and Flora for our lineup, and hopefully we can find some more on our list. And I just wanted to thank everyone so much for watching, and also thank the members. A lot of my members now have received their 1-month badge, and so for those who could, and did stick around for a month, just thank you so much. And for those who couldn't, I totally understand, but I just wanted to thank everyone so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.